in unprecedented content, we are going to be showing you guys our real couples therapy.
Mm-hmm.
You got questions, Stumpy?
We need to take a deep dive into each other's psyche. We need to learn each other's minds, each other's bodies, each other's habits through the medium of what I could find on the internet of probably the most innocuous, pointless questions that were available to us. Because I saw a thing on TikTok recently, or it's a thing of like, girlfriend quiz. If he gets one wrong, you need to buy her dinner. And it's like, question Wong. Question Wong?
Question Wong.
Question Wong.
Carry Wong.
Thank you. And it's like, fries or wedges? And then there's like a little 3, 2, 1. It's fries. And she goes, yeah, fries or whatever. So I thought we could do some pretty innocuous ones, which I'm sure we will disagree with each other vehemently on.
I mean, if this gets any deeper than fries or wedges, I am walking out of this couples therapy right now. I've told you I don't want to go deep in any way. That's my line. Yeah, fries or wedges.
Your line is insane. It's so early on. Okay, so the first one that I saw, this is the one that sparked my curiosity. And I want to think about you in the shower. Do you face toward or away from the shower head whilst showering?
Now, I can't be the only one that didn't even realize this was a thing, because the answer that I have to me is so obvious. It's the only one that makes sense. And I thought everyone did it.
Okay.
I face away.
Interesting.
Is that interesting? Is that not like just saying, oh yeah, when I put my shoes on, I prefer the one that curves inwards to be on the right and the other one to be on the left? It's like, really? I curve outwards personally.
No, but mine depends. So I switch it up. So
I'll have a rotation. Yeah, that's fair. I'll have a little spin.
Yeah. But like, if I've got a very specific morning like routine in the shower, or in general, my mornings are the same every day. It is quite impressive.
Well, the thing is
I've
with
got like
you,
a thing to do, but
the thing is with you, like if you forget to turn the light switch off 7 times, and if there aren't 3 cars outside, you do have some.
My family will die.
You do have some sort of meltdown. I've seen it happen, so
yeah,
I'm not surprised.
Family will die.
I'm not surprised that your shower is similar. You're like counting the water particles or something.
Yeah, exactly. So I have to obviously do the shampoo, and then I basically not for a while, that makes it sound bad. I got a bit lost in the shower where I basically forgot to do things while I was in there. So now in my head, I've got linked activities in the shower.
You've got a shower mind palace. You've got a mind water world. You go in, the flumes are over there, so I've got to do my hair. Then I slipped on the floor, time to put my little flappy shoes on or something.
I'll do my shampoo, and then I have to then do my shower gel along with that, do all that, credit card the old bum, and then for any audio listeners, I put my hand out flat and did a credit card action, and also go fuck yourselves.
We haven't said that for a while, yeah, good to go fuck yourselves, audio listeners.
Yes, yeah, you have to make sure that you do. And then I will put my conditioner in. That's 1.5 pumps of the conditioner that I use, and then I will then do my teeth at the same time.
Yes!
So I do my teeth in the shower.
My guy! My man!
It's the way!
I invented teeth in the shower. I made it a thing. I made it happen.
You did.
Of course I did. Everyone knows it, mate. Next time, you or anyone listening to this right now brushes their teeth in the shower, think of me. Think of little old Cool Cole, because I did it once.
I always do.
I did it once, and I thought, this literally saves 2 minutes.
Yeah, because I'm waiting for my conditioner to do its thing regardless.
Yep.
I also shampoo and condition every single day, which I know, I think... apparently it's not good, but my hair is also in brilliant condition.
It is. Can you give us a little bit of a... Look at this.
I mean, that's quite a deep groove there that I've managed to carve out.
You could get on the old dutasteride, because I do worry. When your hair thins, it's going to be bad, mate. But that's all right, though. Yeah, that is thick. That's pretty good.
My hair is, without bragging, genuinely, at times, too thick and luscious.
And your steak.
I don't want to be a dick.
Your steak is so juicy.
It's my lobster's so fucking buttery, you would not believe.
Fucking buttery, bucking futtery.
So I do that, do my teeth in the shower, and then every now and then, if I want a little treat to make it feel like I'm standing in the rain, I will turn around and I'll wash the conditioner out of my hair, kind of with the water going on I'm facing the wall, so it feels like I'm in the rain.
With one hand on the wall, looking down, thinking about regrets, thinking about your responsibilities as a man, thinking about how you are going to fix humanity and your relationship and your dog and your house.
Is it in turmoil?
But just all the things. No, but when you're leaning with one hand against... Yeah, everything's in turmoil. When you are leaning against with the
As
rain...
a man nowadays.
Exactly. With the rain on the top of your scalp, feeling like you can fix it all. I'm okay, I like that. I respect that you have a full-on... structure to your shower. I'm a bit more freeform. I'm a bit more loosey-goosey. Sort of the opposite of how we are in many things, really.
We so rarely align.
Yeah,
it's incredible how rarely we align on anything. It's amazing.
Sometimes you're the Mark, sometimes you're the Jez. When it comes to showering, apparently you're the Mark. No, Jez, you have to do the shampoo first. It says on the bottle. It says on the bottle.
There's no way that you condition first.
Mate, I literally, I'll tell you what I do. Do you want to hear my shower routine?
I'm angry. I'm angry if you have ever conditioned first.
I go in, and I mean, you know our house is shit. We still need to upgrade our bathroom. Our downstairs is quite nice now, but our upstairs is the land that time forgot. So our shower is like, it's electric, it goes hot, it goes cold, it pisses a little bit of water on you.
Yeah,
so
it's a wet room situation, right?
Oh, it's so bad as well. When we moved in, it had like a chair for the old lady that lived here. So we removed that, and we've like put a hole in a bit to see what was behind it, and the hole's still there. It's in that sort of...
Yeah, I get you.
So we go in, and... It's like, okay, the shower's quite nice today. Nice. Let's assume for argument's sake it'll be a warm shower. No hopping in and out.
It's a good day.
Oh, genuinely.
Wait, no, wait. You have to hop in and out from when it gets hot or cold.
Sometimes it goes cold and I have to step forwards and then I wait for it to get hot. Linnea has figured out a way, basically the electric shower that my former stepdad installed, so we'll blame him.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Tim.
Yeah. Fuck you, Tim.
Fuck you, Tim.
Fuck you.
He installed it and it's never quite been consistent. But what Linnea realised is in the electric shower... There's a little, like, a hole, and I don't know if it's meant to be a hole, but water sort of piddles out of it. And
like sort of above you, so then it can get on your body. Because there should be fucking loads of holes, mate.
You get really wet, it's crazy. No, but like, on the shower unit itself, okay? So you turn it. Also, the dials, one of them is like, you know the longer bit should be the dialy bit. On one of them it is, but on the other one it's the shorter bit that's the dialy bit, so you got to do the opposite of the longer bit. So anyway, you figure that out.
If this is in a hotel, you'd be so angry.
Oh yeah, unless you're like Azerbaijan, you're like, wow, the Azerbaijanis have got terrible hotels. How quaint and interesting, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, basically there's a little hole where the water comes out, and if you put your finger on the tiddle hole, it like locks in the heat. Linnea discovered that, and she said to me, "Oh no, don't worry. You can just put your finger on the tiddle hole, and it keeps in the heat."
Oh, she said that like it was a solution.
Yeah, that's a fix. And I said, "Should we put some glue in the tiddle hole, like just make it permanent?" And then she very wisely said, but what if that breaks it? What if it's meant to be a tiddle hole?"
I don't think it is. I'm going to be honest. I don't think there's meant to be a tiddle hole.
No, there might, because boats, they've got like little gaps and stuff like that, and bridges bend and sway. You can have a solid bridge. Maybe our tiddle hole.
Yeah, boats don't have holes through to the ocean.
No, but they've got little gaps.
They have drainage.
That. Imagine if you're like, we'll just plug up the drainage because water's getting through.
Mate, plug the hole.
No, but what if it explodes?
Mate, fill it with cork. Just get it done.
All right, I'll do it.
Just plug the hole.
If I plug the hole, there's two options. One, I'm right and I've ignored Linnea. I'm the bad guy.
Brilliant. Love it.
Two, I'm wrong and I've ignored Linnea.
That's funny.
Yeah, true. But Stumpy told me to, Linnea.
So wait. So what's your routine? Once you've got your tiddle hole.
Well, assume it's a warm day, okay?
Yeah.
Basically, I go in and I look around, and somewhere there'll be some sort of shower gel. Smush that on. Anywhere it goes. Look to my side, shut my eyes, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, da, and pick up like, it's shampoo today. Shove a bit on.
So, sorry, so you don't do... So there's days where you might do conditioner first.
I don't always do both. No. There's days where I do one and days where I do the other, and it sort of works. It's a sort of patchwork system.
Well, I don't want to disagree that your hair routine isn't working.
Well, thank you. Because actually, I'm looking at it now. It is shiny. That is not sans shine.
So
for audio listeners, it's
do...
fucking shiny. And fuck yourselves.
So some days you'll do shampoo.
Yeah.
And then some days you'll do conditioner.
Yeah.
And rarely you will do both.
I can't think if I ever really do both. Maybe sometimes I will. It's not rhyme or reason.
But they're meant to be used in conjunction.
I don't know if that's true. Some days a conditioner.
It is.
I thought there was one that you use every day. I think conditioner you're meant to use every day. Maybe it's they're used in conjunction when you do the shampoo. So it's conditioner every day, and then some days Didier Deschamps, other days.
I don't think, firstly, I'm in the wrong here because I don't think you're meant to shampoo and conditioner every day.
I don't think you
do,
are.
and I know that's wrong.
Yeah.
But then also my hair is good, so like it's fine. Like it kind of works.
Exactly,
also,
it kind of works, exactly.
If I then go a day without doing it, my hair is awful. Like my hair gets greasy and I hate it. Like on a long flight, I will leave greasy, yeah. And I know that that's because I shampoo and condition every day, and therefore that's bad, right?
They're addicted. Your follicles are addicted to shampoo.
Bigly.
They're like,
give me hair and
good stuff.
Mm-hmm. But then, yeah, so realistically, I should stop that. And yeah, I'm obviously not going to.
Wow.
Obviously.
Interesting.
Yeah,
when we shower together, the next event we're at, it's going to be lovely because you're going to be trying to poo on my head, and I'll be trying to condition you not to do it.
Oh, that's the dream. That's the dream. So that was one of our 30 questions. Question 2.
Buckle up, everyone, for a 6-hour podcast. Speaking of 6-hour podcasts, if you're enjoying this 6-hour podcast, then remember to sub because this is officially. I know. I realised I
thought you were about to tell me to
reeling it in. I was reeling
before
it in.
we'd even done the titles.
Mate, I was reeling it in, and I just got
officially,
unofficially. You stole that from me.
The best podcast on the internet. What a load of titles that was.
Yeah, true.
What a load of titles. Okay, another one. What is your stance on making the bed? Do you make the bed every morning? Mm-hmm. Is it just like when you put new sheets on? Is it just sort of like you get out of bed and you might like flap it over, but it's not like made? What's your vibe?
Again, it's sort of freeform. It's sort of loosey-goosey. Some days I will, some days I won't. I actually did just now. I just made the bed as well and replaced the sheets.
Is that just sort of like laying the duvet flat rather than like tucking it all in nicely?
Oh, God, yeah. I'm not a...
I'm never tucking it in.
I was going to say historical evil people. I'm not one of them because that's what tuckers do. Do you know what I mean?
That's fair.
I feel like if you tuck your bed in hotel style, like I hate,
which
by
is
the way.
horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible. You go in and I'm like, oh, do you know what I'd love? I'd love one more inch for my right hand to move. And you can't because it's tucked.
It's
and
horrible.
You've got to push. It's like giving birth.
As soon as I get in a hotel bed, I'll like get in it and then I grab the sheet
do the wiggle
and
wabble.
I'm like rolling violently to untuck it on every angle.
I'm a wiggle wabbler and you're a roller. Both do that at the same time? This is what I do.
I'm not doing that. I can't do that.
But it's visual comedy.
I can't do that, man. I think it looks like we're taking the mick.
I didn't until you said that. It was a bit Donald Trump's impression, I think,
about it.
But it wasn't, and that's okay. That's the difference.
It was a little bit, should have been presidential candidacy ending of you. And yet you and him get away with it.
Sorry, America. Well, when you're famous enough to have 200 YouTube subs, they let you get away with it.
I think I am I don't make the bed, but like I'll sort of generally lay it mostly flat. Not always. Yeah, it's like, I think right now the bed is like half made, where like I got out of bed and then I like flatlined back over, but it's on like a bit of a wonk, it's a bit whatever. Like
that's fair. I mean, most of the time when there's been times where I've sort of made it relatively nicely, and then I've got upstairs and Jasper's hopped on the bed and he's, you know, the little dog fingers where they sort of stretch forwards, and it's like it's all turning into like a pile anyway. And it's like, he's happy the way it is. So yeah, I sort of I'll give it a drape, but nothing crazy and tucked in. If you do tuck in your bed,
horrible.
I'd love to know if there's one person out there, that tucks in their bed like a hotelier, then I just would love to tap into your psyche. Please let us know. Sorry, I've thrown to you as you were sipping.
That's all right.
I was
I sipped at the end of your sentence, in fairness, so that is also one thing.
I was the waiter coming up to you going, how's your food, sir?
Okay, now we move on to food and drink quirks, right?
Interesting. Okay, just so we talk about waiters.
What is
this is fun.
Your favourite toast topping? I'd like to start this one.
Okay.
Easy. This one's locked in. By the way, this is like normal toast. I'm not saying like, you know, sausages and bacon, because obviously that's great.
Or like mushroom, sort of like cream of mushroom.
Yeah,
or whatever.
exactly.
You're talking about your spreads.
A spread type vibe, To me, easy. Butter, Marmite.
How much Marmite? How covered?
A decent spread, but not so much that it goes like super dark, just so it goes like a rich, like browny, buttery kind of colour. Like that's perfect.
There's one thing that
like a rich wood.
There's one thing that frustrates me more than anything. You know, like content pieces, like at the World Cup when we're learning about the Japanese team, or in esports, which is our world, and you're learning about vitality, and you're in Britain, and they say, "Oh, trying British foods." And what do they do with Marmite, Stumpy?
They always get them to try Marmite on a spoon on its own, which is not how anybody eats Marmite. I love Marmite. I think it's brilliant. I adore it. I would never just eat it off the spoon because that's obviously insane.
Well, listen,
you're
Stumpy,
not doing that.
Our current event is in America, and apparently in America they put salt on their food. Would you like to try some salt?
Yeah, I reckon I'll boof some salt up my arse. That sounds delicious. I reckon I'll do that. I'll snort some salt water.
That's how they do it.
Obviously, that's not how they do it. I love Marmite on toast. That's my favourite. I love Marmite on toast, and then you make cheese on toast out of that.
Oh,
that's really good.
That's good. I remember my mum used to teach me to put Marmite in like pasta when you were cooking it because it makes it sort of like
in bolognese. It's really good.
Makes it sort of, is it salty that it makes it, or is it something else?
Umami.
Umami. What is umami? Apart from what
it's
your
sort of like
says, I lost it. It was there. I lost it. It's gone. Move on.
Yeah, that's all right.
On me.
Like Tim.
Hey.
So
fuck you, Tim.
Fuck you, Tim. Send that in your mum's group chat. So it's sort of like that rich, salty, like meaty-esque flavour. That kind of like caramelized, that like savoury caramelized like richness that kind of comes through.
Interesting. I can never quite place it.
It's like soy sauce, Marmite,
brown,
miso. Genuinely, that kind of like richness, that a brown thing. Worcestershire sauce is that umami type.
So there's sweet brown, which is chocolate, and umami is savoury brown.
Basically, yeah.
Genuinely, that helps me place it in my head.
There you go.
Nice. I've learned something today from you, so thank you very much.
Yeah.
Your question to me was, what do I put on my toast?
Your favourite?
Yeah. Am I allowed to say a combo?
My combo was butter and Marmite.
That's true. Yeah. So I would
keep it within the realms of not taking the piss.
All right. Where does give me some examples. What couldn't I say, boss?
All right. I'll give you jam.
Okay.
I give you marmalade.
Okay.
I give you Nutella.
Yeah.
I give you Marmite.
But not all of them are the same thing, because that would be a silly answer.
How fucking dare you?
That's taking the piss.
Don't you dare take the piss with this question.
Sorry, sir. I won't be class clown and say I'll have the Marmite peanut butter
Thank you.
marmalade spread.
Marshmallow fluff.
My answer is peanut butter and jam. I love peanut butter and jam. A nice PB&J for our American friends listening on. There's something about it. It's like always... Okay, I've got one for you, actually.
Do you
crunchy
mix
or
them
soft?
when you're... Because I've never had it. I've never had PB&J. Yeah, well, I don't really like jam. This is the issue. I'm not super into jam,
aren't you?
I'm not a fruit
you don't
guy.
like the flavour of...
I don't like... normally with jam, it's got like seeds and stuff in it.
Yeah.
I say normally. The ones that I've had have got like seeds and whatever. Unless it's a cheap jam, which to me is better because then the seeds are gone. Because it's like some weird, like horrible pulp of the ends of some things, which is not good jam.
Cheap jam is unnatural. Like, seedless jam has strayed too far from God.
Sounds great.
The fact that it's just like, it's like jelly, but it's
jelly
spreadable
slop.
Jelly. But it's got the firmness.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like, like cheap fruit pastels. Where it's not the firmness of a fruit pastel, but it's like that sort of really slight firmness on the outside, and then you squish in like a bug. I hate that. And cheap seedless jam reminds me of that.
Seeds. It's the seeds being like little, like the crunchy bits in there. It's also why I don't like. Do you know those little like chocolate sweet jazzies?
Yeah. They are a
white
bit
chocolate
annoying.
with sprinkled like the texture combination between the chocolate and the crunchy things is fucking revolting. Genuinely, it sets my skin on edge. I hate it.
I imagine you feel the same way for that I feel about those cheap fruit pastels, where it's that firmness of it's very animalistic. So maybe for you it is like your ancestors would have bitten into like a delicious, thinking it was a delicious cricket, and it was actually a witchetty grub. Like, and he's like, that shouldn't be squishy, it shouldn't be wormy. But crunchy peanut butter for me always. Do I mix them?
Crunchy always. I love crunchy peanut butter.
Yep. I'll put the peanut butter on first on the toast, and then the jam on top of that. And I guess I don't not mix, but I don't go like that with my
You're not actually mixing, but you're not keeping them separate.
There's a bit of natural oil separation is natural, as they say in all the best peanut butters.
Do you also put butter on there too?
No, the peanut butter's got the word butter in it. That is your butt, in my opinion. That would be similar to me with my thoughts on guacamole. When you put butter in with peanut butter and jam, to me, that actually just negates the taste of the delicious peanut butter and jam. In the same way, and I'm not alone in thinking this, I can't be, guacamole on a burrito, in nachos, in anything, all it does is dampen the impact of the actual interesting flavors. It's terrible.
It's such a shit food opinion. It's so bad. Guacamole is flavorful. It is the fat. It adds that creaminess. Then you don't like creaminess.
No, I want to bite into something. I've got this meat. People go, I'll have more meat, please. Also more cream, so I don't taste the meat as much.
Because that's not what it does.
Suppresses the flavor.
It's not a flavor suppressor. I knew you were going to say flavor suppressor. Oh God! But also, you're a nachos main, which I find crazy because nachos are the most mid-Mexican thing that you can get.
Really?
You get nachos because where do we get the nachos? You get takeaway nachos from like Domino's or whatever.
No, it's Pizza Hut.
And they were
rubbish.
Hut, they were vile.
Yes, no, they were. I'll give you that 100%. So, where I live in Cambridgeshire. The Pizza Hut that I go to, genuinely, they nail their nachos. For whatever, even delivered.
Takeaway nachos is insane to me.
They're crispy, they're crunchy, they stick together a bit in a sort of satisfying way. Do you know what I mean? Like they're very fake. They are the sort of,
which isn't a bad thing.
Yeah, they're the nacho cheese slop of nachos.
My lunch today, because I saw it in Sainsbury's yesterday, on the topic of fake food, I've got a Rustler's burger.
Nice, man.
Because I saw it in the shop and it was like £1. And I said to Anna, I was like, I haven't had a Rustler's, I think, since third year of uni. So that's like 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
And I thought, I need to have a Rustler's. Pick that bad boy up, and she was away on a hen do this weekend. I've also got myself a Chicago Town pizza, like a big one. So I'm just like, I'm fake fooding myself into a coma. I'm so excited.
Do you put anything in your Rustler's burger?
Not with the one that I got. There's like the cheese and then like the vibrant orange sauce, whatever the fuck that is.
For a thin tube, by the way, which is obscene. Why is it always so thin?
Tube.
It's a wacky, wavy, inflatable arm flailing tube man of a froob tube.
Yeah, it looks horrible, and I'm so excited. So I've got that. I'm not going to add anything extra to it though. I think I just need the default Rustler's experience, and I'm microwaving it.
No, you're not going to separate it. Have you seen those videos where, like in McDonald's, they take it all apart and they say, "Here's how to make gourmet food out of a McDonald's. All you have to do is chop up."
I find that really interesting.
Chop up the McDonald's burgers, and then you get the bread and you use it to make a bread sauce. And then what we'll do is we'll get this Wagyu beef, which is 400 years old, and we'll just slice that up and mix it in. And then all you have to do is get some £500 soy sauce. My point being that they basically they don't make it from the stuff. They
I'm
add
intrigued as to what they're making out of 400-year-old Wagyu beef and bread sauce.
I guess a nice sort of biscuits and gravy. I guess.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah.
I get please. Please, I guess. You know what? Fuck it, because you thought of a food. That's good enough. Yeah, that's fine. Because you could have said slobs and knobs. That's what they're making.
Again, to any Americans listening, they're like, yeah, that sounds like a British food. It does. It sounds like bangers and mash. It sounds like spotted dick.
Slobs and knobs.
Speaking of slobs and knobs, I had an amazing food hack in the shop the other day. I'm going to send you a picture, right? I've sent you 2 pictures. This is the pot noodle food hack. This will change your lives. Have a look at the pictures I've just sent you and see if you can figure out my life hack. You want the widescreen one? I took a vertical one as well for short form.
They're stacked so high.
They are stacked high, aren't they? Fair play to them.
Why are these pot noodles genuinely touching the ceiling?
I mean, they are the king ones.
Did you have to hold your phone up high for this, or is this shelf at your height?
I'd say it's at my height. Yeah, this is my height shelf. So
it's
the king pot noodle
shop I've ever seen.
The king pot noodle, you have to reach up for the king, but it's worth it for the king. But yeah, all the clues are in the picture. You should be able to figure out what the life hack is here.
Are you putting baked beans in your pot noodle?
Nice idea, but no. It's all to do with the pot noodle. So you could crop below the pot noodle. It's all to do with that.
The crop noodle. Go on, enlighten me.
Okay, so talk to me about the price of the king pot noodle.
So the king pot noodle is £1.40.
And then talk about the price of the regular pot noodle to its left.
The regular pot noodle, the chicken and mushroom one, is 75 pence. So that's for a 90-gram portion compared to a 114-gram portion. Actually, not that much difference between the two.
So what are you thinking then? Because 2 times 75p
£1.50.
Exactly. So for £1.50, I got 180 grams of pot noodle instead of for £1.40 getting 114 grams of pot noodle. And I took a little picture as I was making it. I mixed them together because I thought you'd like this. So this is how it ended up.
Wait, did you mix the same flavour?
Yeah. That would have been fun though. Maybe next time.
God.
Maybe next time I'll mix. I didn't even think of that. That is genius.
It's not, because you shouldn't.
So that's a great shout. But yeah, that is what it looks like when you combine 2 pot noodles into 1 pot noodle.
You combined them in the pot. Yeah. Why did you not decant it?
Because it's a pot noodle. I can't depot it, can I?
Why is there still powder around the edge?
Yeah, you have to there's not a lot of room for 2 regular pot noodles in one. It was cratering the rim. So then the powder was going to the side, and then I had to flick the powder round the plastic to get it into the center. But yeah, that's the last picture I took was that one, which is sort of semi-cooked. You had to pour it in, wait for the steam to melt the top ones because you couldn't push them down yet, and then eventually you can just squeeze as you go, squeeze down.
Okay.
And then eventually, I had my mega pot noodle, and it was all right. It was less nice, I would say.
But did you have just a drizzle?
I'll tell you what.
Or did you go full saucy?
Well, this is the thing, because we've ranted many times about the fact that in pot noodle, when you get the little sachet, it will say just a tickle or mega saucy, and it's like 2 milliliters.
It's a fucking joke.
Of soy
I've
sauce.
said to you before, I bin the soy sauce and I put in my own.
Which I respect.
It's not even worth putting in that little soy sauce.
That is your middle finger to Wrigley's or whatever it is, whichever company that runs pot noodle. But yeah, so I did once it had cooled down enough and I'd actually able to stir it, and that was slow stirring. You stir quick, it goes everywhere, right? I then poured the soy sauces on, both of them, so double mega saucy.
Christ, you're gonna have a heart attack with all that salt.
Mega saucy squared.
all that umami.
And then I tried to stir it, but you couldn't really stir downwards. It could only spin. Because there's no gaps.
Yeah. There's no up and over.
So basically, the first 2 forkfuls, they were actually mega saucy, and then the rest was flavourless. It was great.
Oh, that sounds brilliant. Thank God you did this.
So that's my life hack, everybody. In hindsight, probably better to put them all in a bowl, but it's a pot noodle, you know?
And in hindsight, you can put those beans in there next time.
Very good.
The next question, this is one that I feel quite strongly about.
Okay.
How do you feel about pulp in orange juice?
Oh, it's so much nicer. It's so satisfying, comforting to have little bits of orange floating around in my liquid orange. Adds to it. And then every now and then you get a little juicy bit and you can get it right between your teeth. And it's it's floating towards you, happy as anything. I feel like an orca hunting plankton. Do you know what I mean? Got you.
That's really disgusting. Pulp in orange juice is, ultimately, and I don't want to overreact here, it's what p***s do. It's absolutely disgusting. The texture of it is just sort of it's like dishwater. You know when you've washed dishes and there's bits of
scum,
noodles and a pea and a piece of herb floating around in the sink and a bit of mince that's had all the sauce washed off it.
But then all you got to do is get 5 pots of pot noodle, pour them in, and you've got yourself a lunch, baby.
It's that, just the orange juice version. Honest to God, because I've had it before where I've gone to in a foreign country normally where I can't read exactly what's on it. I'll buy an orange juice, I'll take a sip, I cannot physically continue consuming it. I could be, when you're in the mood for an orange juice and you're like, oh my God, the only thing that would satiate me right now is orange juice, where it makes my tongue salivate and it's really acidic and amazing and lovely and cooling.
It is good.
And I'll have the orange juice and it's got pulp in it. I have to get rid of it.
So
there's no world where that can possibly be better to chew a drink than it is to just have a normal drink. That's insane.
There's 2 lines of inquisition here. There's pulp and there's juicy bits. Are you as passionately against both?
As far as I was concerned, because I avoid them with both of those terminologies, I hate them both.
Well, pulp is sort of juicy bits.
Juicy bits not just. That's got to be a marketing term for pulp.
No, I thought
that's big pulp who think that pulp's bad.
I thought juicy bits were actually the little. There's a word for it. The little octaves of orange. The little actual individual bits.
Yeah,
of
your
orange.
little seggies. Yeah.
I thought that juicy bits were actively those, whereas pulp is the mishmash of stuff, the sort of the dull dishwater, the soap scum, as it were. I think I get why you hate it.
They are the same thing.
Oh, are they the exact same thing? Oh, okay. Did Google
apparently
say...
just in the UK, juicy bits is what is like a colloquial term that I guess their marketing is stolen to make it seem a bit nicer rather than fucking disgusting.
Oh, okay.
And then pulp is in US and Canada.
I was always under the impression they were different, but fair enough. Okay. I guess, is it sort of like it feels a bit like mold to you? Like that sort of, that floating mass?
Horrible. It's a... I don't even know, because like all I can describe it as is I just don't like it.
Yeah.
And it's a very subjective thing.
No, I get you.
It's so off-putting. I'm a massive texture eater.
Yeah.
I'm really big on texture when I eat. Probably undiagnosed to an extent.
How many times did you turn the light off and on today?
7.5. I think it's because I just don't like the feeling of it all just going into my mouth. I love a smoothie, and a smoothie will have bits in it.
Smoothie is pulp.
Smoothie is entirely pulp.
Yeah, I guess maybe it's a bit of it. The
nature of a smoothie is pulp.
No, I get that. There are some things where a bit of it is awful. I'll give you the best example.
It leans so hard into pulp that it's great.
To you, pulp is like, have you ever had orange squash and you drink it, and then you put water in the orange squash glass, and there's a ghost, an echo, a shadow of the orange squash flavour from before. Have you ever had that? And it's unpleasant.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's deeply unpleasant.
I think that's that's middle ground for me.
Really?
I don't really care, because that's flavour. That's not texture
but
for
it's
me.
Not
so
enough.
I don't really care.
It's enough to just sort of tickle your ivories without really being
without
there.
fully committing to it. And I get why it would be unpleasant.
And I guess that to you is what pulp is. It's like, I don't mind it if it's a full smoothie, if it's the experience, if it's meant to be there. But when it's just hinting at being there, it's like, what are you doing there? This isn't your vibe.
But then interestingly as well, because if I have a smoothie, I will always opt for a green smoothie. I like it when it's got like spinach and kale and like apple and kiwi and that kind of thing, like a green smoothie.
Grape.
As opposed to like a red berry smoothie, which is your raspberries and strawberries, which I think are disgusting. I think a strawberry on its own is vile. I've tried a raspberry and I hated him. Like... I think it's absolutely awful. And I've said to you many times, I wish I liked fruit.
Yeah,
I by no means have pride in this.
No, I get that.
I wish I liked fruit, because, oh my God, it looks so good to be able to just sit down with a punnet of strawberries and just slam them back.
Bit of
that
cream,
looks amazing.
bit of chocolate, Wimbledon.
Yeah. I could not stand it, right? I'm absolutely fine with all the bits of an apple, because you know what you expect from an apple? An apple's consistent all the way through.
What about people that eat apples, as in eat the middle, because they're cool?
Oh, that's weird. That's showing off.
Have you had a
no
mate,
one's impressed.
I've had a mate that goes, look, because you eat, it's like if you eat it sideways, you don't notice it or something like that.
My mate used to do that with oranges, with the skin.
Really?
Just would go, just bite through the peel and would then eat the entire thing.
Is it one of those things where, like, the first time everyone goes, whoa, Jason's eating an orange, what a legend?
It must be.
Then the next time he does it again.
Yeah,
the next time he does it again, and everyone's like, Jason, we get it. He's like, oh, this is how I do it. Oh.
Yeah.
No one's looking.
I'm Jason Orange, get it? And it's like, yeah.
Oh, what's your phone network? Now it's T-Mobile.
True. Yeah, to me, it's just, for whatever reason, the texture of it all, when it's all, when I don't understand where the texture's going, or when there's hard in the soft. But if there's soft in the hard, that's great. If there's hard in the soft, that's bad.
Interesting. Okay.
Like, you know when you bite into chicken and you get a bit of cartilage?
Yeah.
I'm way better now with that, where I'm just like, oh, that wasn't very pleasant. Take it out and I'll move on, whatever. I don't really care now. But literally, if I was having like wings or something and I had a bit of cartilage, it was in shivers down me. I'd be like, oh my fucking God, I cannot stand that. And I'd then go off the chicken.
You would be a rubbish blue whale, sifting through the plankton. It's basically pulp. You go... All the other blue whales.
It's the pulse of the sea.
All the other blue whales are going, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. The coast of Alaska has got millions of billions of plankton we can filter through our filter-like teeth and eat. Nice. And you're like...
Delicious. Is that pulp?
Juicy fish bits, you say? Sorry, can I get some orange juice, please?
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the pulp. So I'm a no pulper. You're a pro pulper.
What's Anna?
She is also a no pulper, which is quite
that works well. I
also feel like anybody who is on the no pulp side will not go into the pulp side, but anybody who's on the pulp side will happily have no pulp.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, this is disgusting. Where's my soap scum?
Where's all the bits? Like, and ultimately, that makes you a better
person,
consumer. A better consumer in that regard, which I would, again, rather be.
Yeah, no.
I would rather be able to have the pulp and everything, because I pride myself on eating essentially anything, but then I know what I prefer.
That's fair.
There's just some things that I just know that I will not enjoy. Like, I know that I also don't enjoy aubergine or like eggplant.
Oh, they're gross.
I just don't like the texture.
Squishy.
It's all sloppy and horrible.
Yeah.
I just don't like that. It's just not very nice.
Linnea always gets like aubergine-based stuff. It's like, do you want to try it? Like, okay.
Yeah, I'll have that grey slop. It looks brilliant.
It tastes like a slightly frozen poo. Do you know what I mean? Like, just frozen enough to have a bit of firmness, but it was diarrhea, and now it ultimately still is diarrhea in a bowl, and I'm just not into eating that sometimes.
Don't like it.
Time and a place.
If you are eating a sandwich, I don't know what it says eating, if you're making a sandwich,
okay,
would you cut it diagonally or straight across?
I can tell you...
triangles or rectangles?
I can tell you the worst. Into 4 squares. Four squares of sandwich is so
horrible.
weird. It's like you half bite it, or do you pop the whole thing in your mouth? It reminds me of like I said before, maybe on the podcast, maybe not. I don't trust sliders, the little burgers. What are you? Why? How big is my hand now? It just feels alien and wrong. I feel like I'm.
Oh, it gives you like size
dimorphia.
Dimorphism? No, dimorphism is when two things look different. Dysmorphia,
yeah. It gives me size dysmorphia. I feel like Jack is about to come up and beat my legs with an axe and steal my golden eggs.
Massive.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like you shouldn't be that small. You should be a bit bigger, probably double the size. I don't quite trust them. I guess it's similar for me with quarter sandwiches. The worst way to slice a sandwich. I'm a diagonaler. I like diagonal. It's a bit fun. It's a bit spunky punky. It's sort of chill with it, but it's not trying too hard. You don't have to be an artist to create a quarter sandwich. How about you?
So I would 100% always go triangles, because then you always get the best bite. I'm always starting from a corner. And then sort of like, maybe like going a bit into the middle, but I'm leaving that middle bit for the end. Because the middle is the goat piece of sandwich. And if you can finish on the middle bit of sandwich, then you've nailed it. That's absolutely brilliant. And I get what you mean about sliders, because I feel the same about, those tiny cans of like Coke and stuff you get on planes?
Oh, the little 125ml ones.
I've just sent you a picture of a can of Coke that I had on a plane. And
oh dear, you feel like Andre
whack that in the episode. I'm a big man, right?
Yeah.
It's a shot of Diet Coke. It's embarrassingly small.
That's so
funny.
And
I get what you mean. But I'm definitely a diagonal cut it, save that middle bit of sandwich right for the end, because then you have the perfect piece.
That's hilarious. Yeah, fair enough. Do we have any non-food ones? In your
and now moving on to like tech and such.
Tech and such. Okay.
How many? This is 2 questions, but I'll separate them. How many app notifications do you currently have in your notification drawer? Because I know that you farm them.
Yeah.
You have got an unbelievably large amount.
I'm just checking there's nothing I can't show.
To the point, for me, of stress.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh my God, yeah, I've got so many.
I've got more in there currently than I would like, but it's because I'm saving. I use it as like my reminders to do things.
Yeah.
So I've currently got 4 things on there because I've got 4 things to do.
Yeah.
You have upwards of 20.
Yeah, no, and there's some here that I don't need, and I should get rid of them. I would show them, but there's phone numbers and there's things that say my address, so I won't show them. But I'm scrolling. This is on your notification. Yeah, swipe down and they're all there. But there's some of them are like YouTube videos that I might choose to watch later. Some of them are reminders that like I get a weekly thing about football, like the pickup games of football that I play. Do I want to opt in? And if I swipe it away, I'll forget. So I also use them as reminders.
As you for that. I use mine as reminders fully. Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely with you on that. But you've got some real piss take ones on there.
I'm looking at my stuff now. In our work email, I've somehow got 160 unread, but I don't know why, because everything on my front page is read. But it's ones from like Monzo, saying
I've got
reminder, you got to pay the tax or we'll fine you £10,000. Like things like that. It's like I'm not going to click that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And like my WhatsApp, apparently there's 70 from group chats on my WhatsApp.
Yeah, I think So I've also on your like homepage, on your phone homepage, have you got your notification, like the dots where it says like 10 or whatever next to a thing? Have you got them on or off?
What do you mean? Sorry.
Like next to an app, say on like WhatsApp, it will have like a little thing on the WhatsApp logo that says 10 because you've got 10 unread
on the
messages
front page
on your home screen. Yeah,
I don't have them on my home screen. No.
I've got them turned off.
Yeah, I've got them in because I was reading those through my PC where I've got like a WhatsApp tab on my PC, and that has the 70. But I wouldn't know it's 70. My Gmail is unbelievable. We might be in the 999 plus bracket.
My Gmail is also horrible.
Yeah.
I've apparently
99
got
plus.
1,200 unread in my primary inbox.
Yeah.
But then I've got like in my updates and promotions, it's easily over 10,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I've had this email address for 20 years. Like, it's going to be a huge amount of unread emails. And also, stupidly, when I was younger, I'm so annoyed. I signed up for loads of things to get loads of like spam emails.
Okay.
Just to get emails.
Well, at the end of this episode,
which is so dumb.
We've been hinting for the last 2 weeks that we're going to do You Be the Judge of am I the bad guy? Am I in the wrong for signing my flatmate up to to emails? So hold that thought. Hold that
maybe.
thought.
But yeah, like I've got a very clean homepage. My phone homepage.
Aww. Wow,
it's
look
like
at that
very
autofocus.
clean.
Good, that, isn't it?
And that gone.
That's
focus.
such a good little.
There we go.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like just. But then Anna also hates it because all of my icons I've recolored to not be their actual colors. I've made it
that's
so
annoying.
it's like the icon pack.
Yeah, that's annoying.
So every
Discord
single
should be
thing
blue.
is not its actual color.
Discord should be blue for a start. That's the first thought there. I mean, I've got a fairly generic. Again, I'm just checking sure that nothing here shouldn't be seen. No, this is all fair. This is what my homepage looks like.
Yeah, that's generic.
It is
that's
a bit generic.
Homepage.
And then the next one is just apps.
Wow, you just locked in with all the apps.
Yeah, these are the ones I use. So what I've not done is just like, I downloaded that 3 months ago and it's there and I never click it. The ones that are here are ones that I actively use. And to be fair, it has got a bit messy on the final page. But yeah, so for the most part, it's ones that use. And I do move them about. And like, there's some that just feel top righty. So like TikTok feels top righty. Can't tell you why, but I've moved it top right.
I've got wherever I settled on mine. All of my icons now just locked in those places.
Yeah.
And if anything ever moves, like Instagram for me, middle right. I know where that is. TikTok for me is actually middle left.
Interesting.
It's middle left for me. But also, I'll only ever have them that far down the screen. Because I want to have like a main thing in the middle. Like whatever the picture is, I will only, and also then they're all reachable by thumb hit.
Yes, that does annoy me where some you've got to do a bit of finger yoga to get to, and I'm not so into that. So I do
mine's just fully on the phone.
like yours. I do like your minis. I'd like to be a guy that designs his Android phone, but I've never been a guy that designs his Android phone. So I'm just sort of not. But yeah, I'll move on to that at some point.
What next one? Okay. Daily life and random preferences.
Okay.
So, you go to a hotel room. What would you, and if you would, set the thermostat to?
I don't touch it. I don't look. I don't think about it. It's sort of, I assume it's sort of fine sometimes in the night. I get more annoyed at the fan being on than being too hot for the most part. So at some point I'll be like falling asleep and then it's like, I didn't realize the fan was on and now I do. Do you know what I mean? I'd be lying there for 10 minutes, think about nothing, and I go, wait a minute, what's that noise? And it's been on the whole time. And then I'll sort of groggily wake up, punch it until it stops. That's my process. If I were to actively change it, probably like your 19s maybe. Cool enough to be under the cover, but not hot in and of itself.
I instantly, thermostat, lowest it will go, highest breeze. I will make it cold and I will make it windy.
You must love America. You must love like Texas and Saudi Arabia when you go into buildings and you get blasted by
it's brilliant
ice sheets.
The freezing cold rooms. I love that.
Really?
When we did the commentary in Saudi Arabia, we were in air-conditioned rooms, and in each room there were 2 air cons.
Oh, it was horrible.
I had both on, blowing full pelt at the lowest temperature, and it was like it must have got to like 15 degrees in there. It was freezing, and it was excellent.
That's wild. I begged people to turn one of them off because I didn't want to be a dick and just sort of do it.
You begged me to turn it off.
Was it you? I was there. there, like literally shivering. And I was like, can I just turn one of those off? And you were like,
oh, I love it.
Uh-huh.
I let you do it because there were two.
Yeah, there were two.
And I thought, I know that I'm unreasonable on the other end of things.
That's fair.
But I will need it to be
We
on.
were in a little box, to be fair. It was like a little box room in Saudi Arabia. So I don't blame them for putting two in there. But I've got mine on right now. Still from last week's episode. Regular watchers will know that we both got aircon, both proud Connors, con heads. Have you got them
Proud Connors.
in your room?
I'm not in this room because it's cooler at the moment. I think it might rain today, actually.
Yeah, it's been nice.
But no, my aircon's currently in my bedroom. But I've not had it on for like 2 days because it's actually been fine.
Oh, mate, there was something crazy happened to me a few days ago. Linnea and I walked Jasper at like 9 p.m., okay? And it was almost at 9 p.m. cold enough for a light jacket.
Wow.
Almost. I was thinking, I could almost put a jacket on.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you?
No, not that cold.
Because this is prime t-shirt and shorts weather.
Nice. Yeah. Very good.
I'm wearing my little workout shorts. Look at these.
Oh, is that post-workout?
No, I've not worked out today. Today is not a running day.
Fair play.
Tomorrow and Friday are my running days.
I'm going to do some circuits in the garden soon.
Nice.
I started doing circuits with like a skipping rope. It's pretty cool. It's fun. I like circuits because it always mixes it up. You know, what are you going to do next?
Something different.
Yeah.
Are you a window seat or an aisle seat person or on an aeroplane?
Now we're getting onto delicate territory with the airplane talk. Are we gonna?
We don't have enough time for it.
One day,
because we need to do. You be the judge.
Yeah, exactly.
So we cannot get into the reclination conversation.
Yeah. Okay.
We can't do that.
We will one day.
So let's ignore that.
Yeah.
Let's ignore who's right and who's wrong in that situation.
That's fair. That's fair. By the way, everybody, before we get on to answering this one, everyone's got airplane opinions, so make sure you let us know in some comments. And also, if you're enjoying this episode of Officially Unofficially, then hit like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment saying, God, I love this show, smiley face. Wouldn't that be nice to get some comments saying, God, I love this show, smiley face? I'd really like that.
If you never comment on a YouTube or a Spotify thing, just drop one down there. If I was told to by a YouTube person, I would naturally be like, nah, I'm good. But I'm asking you. I'm pleading with you. Go on. Just say, blooming heck, I like this show.
That'd be nice. I'd like that.
That'd be very nice.
So you asked me aisle or window. I'm an aisler because I've got such a weak bladder. I know that on any given flight, I might need to do a wee 2 or 3 times. And I don't
How many times in like a 5-hour flight?
Maybe 3. Well, it depends, because I drink a lot of water on a plane as well. So that basically gets the juices flowing, especially if it's one where I'm going to have a little drink. Do you know what I mean? On the way, like a gin and tonic or something. That is
British
all bets
Airways.
are off.
Lovely.
All bets are off. I'm going to be up and down like a fiddler's elbow, as my grandma says.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's nice saying, isn't it? So yeah, definitely aisle for me. You strike me as a. You prefer the window because you love. Well, I know that's what I'm thinking, but let me talk you through my logic, because you love the majesty of technology and organization. And how did humans get to the point where we're flying? You're looking outside at the clouds.
I do like
it's
that.
A cloud. That's crazy, right? That's where birds live or whatever.
What are you doing up here?
However, let's see those legs again.
There's a lot of them.
They're aisle legs. Yeah,
they are
aisles
legs.
of smiles.
Unfortunately, if I'm extra legroom, I'm going window. Easy peasy. Get me in the window because I don't care about the legroom then, because I've got some extra, right?
Yep.
And also then you've got something to lean on and you can look out the window and stuff, which is quite nice. But of just a normal flight, I have to go aisle. Like, realistically, I need to put my legs literally in the aisle, because otherwise I have to sit with my legs akimbo. At which point I am getting in the way of the person next to me. Or I literally have to sit sort of like my legs like that and then kind of put them out to the side and put them in the aisle. I've fallen asleep before with my knees hanging out in the aisle, and I've been rammed by the trolley.
They just rammed you.
And they've woken me up like on the multiple points on the same flight. I remember this flight attendant just smacking me in the legs with a big metal trolley.
That's so funny.
I'm doing my fucking best. I'm trying to stay out of everybody's way here.
Yeah, I can't help it. You got to toe the line between man spreading and then actively folding within yourself, which is a tough line to straddle.
Because I'll then become broken.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
I think people can stretch their legs out, and you know under the seat where you've got the little footresty thing.
Yeah.
I have never been able to use that.
I feel for you. I love that. I remember once, very kindly, you got both of us extra legroom. And you're like, oh, Cole, guess what? I was like, what? I've got extra legroom. I was like, oh, thanks. I got in there, and my legs are dangling. I'm like, where are my legs going to go? What am I can't reach anything. I need to like lean against something. So I actually like on a plane or in a car or whatever, I'll put like my knee against it like that. So it's sort of like it's like a self-leaning thing.
Against what? Sorry.
Against the chair in front of me. So you're sort of like smushes to the side, and I'm sort of like squeezing in myself. I like to be squoze.
Interesting.
Yeah, it works pretty well. Same on a train or whatever. Like you don't want to be pushing against someone, so I don't ram it. But like a gentle lean with the small of my leg.
The small of your leg. And small about your leg, mate.
Wow, all right, harsh, but fine.
Yeah, thunder thighs.
Leave my candles alone.
I will need the extra leg room, but then otherwise I will go on the aisle, because also I like to get up and walk around on a flight.
Yeah,
I'll get up and I'll be that dickhead up at the front stretching
that's
like
fine.
moving around.
I don't mind
I'm just like, my body is broken. I always think that, like, at the end of a flight, when you've landed and the seatbelt light turns off, and then people stand up, and you always hear people complain like, "Oh, what are you rushing for? Why are you standing up?" I need to move. I've been like crammed in this seat like a sardine for hours at this point. My body needs to escape this prison that it has found itself in. And I don't care if you think like, "Oh my God, where's he rushing to, dickhead?"
Yeah.
It's like, I don't care. I need to be able to stand up.
Next time you're in a plane, you should announce that. You should stand up and be like, "Sorry, everyone, can I have a second? I know you're all thinking I'm a dickhead. Yeah? I can see her over there. She thinks I'm a dickhead. Yeah, hands up if you think I'm a dickhead. Go on, put your hand up." Yeah, no, there actually is a reason. It's because I'm really uncomfortable because my legs are quite long.
Yeah. I'm sort of genetically gifted in that way.
And then end it there. My legs are quite long. And just stand there, just look at them, just wait for a response.
put noise cancelling back on my headphones. Look forward.
Yeah, bye, dickheads. But yeah, I get that. No, I do get that. I do like to, when the plane lands, I lift, the middle divider.
Yep.
I lift that, because then you can sort of turn a bit sideways, and the sideways turn is nice. And you can sort of do a squat, you can sort of half stand, half sit. What you don't want to do is lose access to your chair. As soon as you walk a bit further forwards and that space gets filled, and then you can't sit back down unless actually if you're in the aisle, which I am, that's when I lift up the thing, because then you can sit sideways with your legs into the aisle. And then you got some real stand-up, sit-down action going on, and you can do whatever you need to do.
I think because I will happily lose access to my seat.
But what if it's an hour? Sometimes you're stuck there for an hour.
I'm fucking that seat off as soon as I can. Yeah.
Wow.
I'd rather I'm going to stand up, I'm going to get my bag down.
Yeah.
And then what does annoy me is when people are slow off a plane. And I'm like, you knew we were going to be doing this.
Oh, they sort of get all their stuff together.
I can only assume that you thought you'd be leaving this plane at some point. So I don't know why. I just saw that fly go past your camera.
Yeah, that was a big boy. Go away.
Oh, look at that big boy.
Fuck off. Don't acknowledge it. Don't acknowledge it. It's not here. Please don't acknowledge it. Shut up. Don't. No, don't be a prick. Don't be a prick.
Okay, would you prefer flies on or off your food?
I'll go with off, please. Thank you for asking. That makes me feel better. I'll go with nowhere near.
Yeah, that's fair. But people who are slow off planes, there's people who are too quick off planes. And then it's a little bit like, all right, calm down a little bit. It's like when you're driving. Anyone who's faster than you is a cowboy. Anyone who's slower than you is an old person.
Or a video game. Anyone who's better than you is a nerd. Anyone who's worse than you is shit and shouldn't be allowed to play with you. Exactly.
So I'm much more of a I'll get up, I'll stretch my legs, I'll get my bag down. Maybe this is what I do. I get my bag down, then I might, if it's a backpack, I'll put it on my old seat.
Oh, okay.
Because then I'm then good to move. And whatever.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
And then I'm also not putting my backpack on while I'm in the aisle, because then it's messing up the person behind me, and then I'm swinging it around and I can hit somebody with it, and that's just annoying.
What I like to do as the aisle sitter is I'll be there reading my book and I've got my things on, and the plane lands and the queue's moving forwards. Finally, it's our turn, and then I think, should probably pack my bag up now. And then I'll take all my stuff out from the seat in front of me. Sorry, I've got a bottle. The queue's gone. Sorry, there's a bottle here. What can I do with this? Anyone? The attendants. Sorry, can you come over here, please? People next to me waiting to go patiently. So can you come over here? Give them the bottle.
When you're held prisoner by the person on the aisle. I've had that. When the person on the aisle has made no attempt to move.
Until it's gone.
There, I'm next to them, and I'm turned, and I'm facing them, and then they're just like, they've still got their stuff in the little front pocket.
Yeah,
and I know that they've got a bag. And then, like you say...
Yeah, they got to get their suitcase.
And then the queue is then moving past them. And then they're like, right, now I'll grab my thing.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck me.
Oh,
why did you not do this 20 minutes ago?
I really should have organised my laptop. Oh, if I take this out, and then my bottle, this bottle's got a bit of water. Do I want to keep that? Still sat, still buckled up.
Still sat, the queue is flowing past.
Yeah, and you're there. Like,
I'm just thinking about passport control. I'm like, oh my God, so many people. But then, what I do find pride in is overtaking as many people as I can. Because I can, as you are also a fast walker, right?
Yeah.
I love getting off the plane and then kicking it into the next gear. I can walk quick and then I can then whack it into the next gear.
Nice.
And I can fly past people. And I love it when there's like a long corridor where you're all going towards passport and I'm not running, I'm not jogging.
Yep.
I am my pace is like prime Usain Bolt. I'm like, my stride length is similar to his, 3 meters at a time.
It takes you about 30 meters to get going with acceleration, but once you are,
my top speed is unbelievable.
You are the Flash. You are ridiculous. Yeah. Travelator, don't need it, mate.
I love it. Oh, overtaking people when they're on a travelator and you're not. Oh my God. I like that a lot. So yeah, I like getting past all those people, flying through passport control.
Yeah.
But then the awkward thing is then if you've then got a bag to pick up, you then just wait at the same spot as everybody else.
That's true. And I think actually for all our differences, you and I, once we're off the plane, we're fairly similar. We're speedy. We know what to do. Yeah. We pre-pack our bags. We time. Yeah. The only difference, if you'd get up straight away, I'd get up at the right time. Now's the time.
Yeah. But equally, we're getting up at...
You subtly wedge your way in front of people who are getting their suitcases down slowly, especially if you don't have one up there. Do you know what I mean? You go around them, and then, straight walk to passport control. And if we've been at an event together for multiple days, you don't have to wait around for your mates. It's once you're off... if people are like one step behind you, you won't just go nope and just walk forwards. But you're not going to wait around after picking up your suitcase.
If you're we'll wait at baggage control together.
Yeah.
If your bag arrives, see you.
Yeah.
I'll see you at some point. That's absolutely fine.
Right.
I think that's the play. And I think, you know what? Those are all good opinions. So everybody, if you've got your own opinions, make sure you whack them in the comments. But we are now ready for the most anticipated segment of Officially.
Unofficially.
No, it's not.
Well, I was going to say one more very quickly. This will take 1 second. The comment of the week. The YouTube comment of the week.
How fun. Okay, all right.
I've shared this one with you. I forgot to get a page, so it's just my favourite one that I've seen in recent times. So that is on the £1 million if you can sleep in this bedroom, of you talking about your bedroom.
Yes. My bedroom's a stressful place to be.
Yes.
At night.
So for anyone who wasn't watching last week.
There's a tablet on either side table playing different videos with audio on both of them. There's maybe a fan on in the room.
Outrageous.
The window's open.
Outrageous.
Light is coming in from street lamps. And then also there's a cat on and around the bed and a dog under the bed.
That sounds...
And the door's open.
Absolutely terrible. So lovely Willis, our shorts editor. Hey, Willis, put this together. And we had this comment coming in, Stumpy Goblin, where Legaya216 said, if I'm allowed to bring my wife, dogs, and our own videos, I take your bet. And OU Podcast responded with, you can, but they'll still be there too. Bed is going to be cramped. And then what did Legaya say, or Legia say?
Well, yes, of course. It's not an orgy unless we're all there. With the cat and the dog as well. Goodness gracious, you freak. What the hell? But no, that's good. I think having it be, not this sterile room that you're in. At a hotel as well. You know how you've normally got like a netting curtain and then the thick proper blackout curtain.
Yeah.
I hate blackout curtains. So I will open them up to then just have the netting. So I've then got street lights coming through, or the hubbub of the city, wherever we are.
Hubbub's good.
Coming through into the room with a little bit of that light. If it's too dark, I don't want to be there. It's too much.
Well, there you go. That was our comment of the week. Make sure you're posting comments here, and maybe you'll be featured once upon a time, just like Legaya/Legia/Legia/ whatever the hell your name is.
Is that Gaia as in the an old landmass? That's a thing. Is Gaia was one of the old landmasses?
I always took it as Google face. I always took it as Spanish.
Google face.
Yeah, big Google face on that one. I always had it as sort of Spanish, it's me, Legaya216. But I could be wrong.
Gaia just means Earth, apparently.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, cool.
The Earth.
All right, lovely. Close enough.
Go on then. What were you introing earlier?
You be the judge, which we will be. So we've wanted to do this for about a month now. And we keep saying next episode. But now we've learned each other's bodies, minds, souls, and spirits.
That's lovely. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. So let's see what we can do with helping out somebody who has signed up his mate for loads of mailing lists.
Yes.
And is he in the right to do so?
Would you like to be the first person or the second person for You Be the Judge? A segment that's not sponsored by The Guardian, but could be.
It could be. I'll be the prosecution.
Which one's that? Is that first?
Billy. Yeah, that's first.
Okay.
So Ronnie is using Billy's name to register for free streaming services and gyms, which Billy objects to. You get to preside over this trial. So the prosecution, Billy. My housemate, Ronnie, is a cheapskate. In this economy, I get it, but sometimes he takes it too far. He always uses my phone number to get a second free trial with gyms or streaming services, and I can't stand it. He'll just shout from the other room, "Hey, what's the login code?" That's mental.
That's
Unlike
outrageous.
the kettle or the Wi-Fi, my contact details aren't for communal use. I want to protect my good name, but he thinks it's funny. Valid. That's good.
That implies they're mates
that's
as
a
well.
valid spot. Yeah. It got particularly annoying recently when he started using my email to get discounts aimed at new customers. My inbox is flooded with welcome emails and reminders that my trial is about to expire.
That's so terrible.
I get texts at odd hours confirming sign-ups to services I never joined. What if it's like 2 a.m. and like you're getting one to like OnlyFans?
You're like, wait a
Like,
minute.
that's weird.
Wait
That's
a minute,
horrible.
Ronnie. What you doing?
It's as if my identity has been franchised without my consent. I'm not against a good freebie, but once I've had my run, I'm done. Ronnie, however, loves rinsing everything. He uses my Netflix as well and boasts that he never pays for streaming.
That's so insulting to be like,
That's
oh, guys, I
bad.
don't know why you all pay for it. You can get it for free, you know. And Ronnie's and the other guys just stood there like, well, yeah, I can't get it for free. Billy's just stood there.
Yeah. The worst part is how casual he is about it. He'll laugh, say I need to relax, and everyone does it. But I think it's embarrassing that at 33 years old, he's still asking his mum for her number for a meal delivery freebie.
Trying to get his mum's number. That's a bit weird. Surely you just got that saved.
We've all got his mum's number. Ronnie creates multiple fake names tied to my number and his mum's, as though we're running some low-stakes scam operation.
Oh my God.
I find myself wondering if companies flag this kind of thing and if my number is now associated with dodgy behaviour. It makes me feel complicit in something I didn't agree to. This now feels a bit of an overreaction.
I think, this he's getting a bit wet with it. I don't think
He's
Ricardo
getting a bit wet.
is going to assassinate you, Billy, but maybe.
Maybe. I feel protective over my good name. I got a letter in the post recently about a second free boot camp class. Again. I love Ronnie's going to these events as well.
Yeah, Ronnie's going around going with a name tag that says, "Hi, I'm Billy. Come and say hello." Also, what's your phone number?
It's not about the money or even the principle of free trials. I just don't want to have to explain Ronnie's lies. I need to stop being so accommodating. We live together, so it's hard to have boundaries as everything is shared. It's a free-for-all in our flat when it comes to cleaning products, valid. Clothes, interesting.
What?
And food. Okay, the clothes is the weirdest one here.
Food is weird as well, though. No, if you get yourself some Smarties,
It depends on the food. Butter,
yeah.
fine.
Okay,
Milk
yeah,
is
yeah.
fine.
Smarties, not fine.
Pasta is on the edge, depending. But like a little lasagna in the fridge, that's not a free
An individual oven pizza, yeah. If you're looking forward to going out for a night out and having that, and it's gone because Ronnie's had it, Ronnie's getting it. Ronnie is getting it.
When it comes to cleaning products, clothes and food, but I'd like my name to be off limits. So that is the prosecution, Billy. I've got thoughts about this already.
Yeah. Very quickly, first instincts, is there any way Ronnie can be okay in all this?
Yes, I think there definitely is, because I am somebody who will happily, like we've got like blue light discount and stuff. We've got like Compare the Market, the Meerkat movie discounts. We've got all those kind of things. And Anna's got a student discount as well. So like, if we're able to do a discount, we'll just quickly Google this discount. If we're at a place or we're in a shop, do they do it? Oh, they don't. Oh, well. But like, we'll take a couple of minutes to find the discount code. We'll Google a discount code for Just Eat kind of thing. Like, that's normal. That's fine. That's all in our names, though.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's different.
And you're also in a relationship as well. You're engaged, so that if you put hers, it's not weird. Whereas a flatmate is very different. I'm 100% on Billy's side here so far, but we'll see what Ronnie says. Maybe Ronnie has got.
I'm mostly on Billy's for the record, but I think there's a world where Ronnie can be fine with this.
Well, let's see. So the defense, Ronnie. Life is expensive for so many of us right now. Rent, food, everything. If there's a way to save a bit of money, I'm going to take it. These companies aren't struggling. True. They want people to sign up for free trials in the hope that we forget to cancel. True. I'm just playing the game a bit smarter and using my name and also everyone else's. I've never put in Billy's actual credit card details, just his phone number and email. What's wrong with that?
Okay, good, because if he put in his credit card details, it's fraud. So I'm happy that he's not done that.
You be the judge. I murdered my flatmate. Am I in the wrong?
I'm still collecting my mum's benefits from 15 years ago.
She's dead, by the way.
AITA.
Also, I never had a mum. I was born in a test tube. It's not as if I'm being too pushy. I did try to get him to sign up to a credit card once using my referral link, and he refused, so I left it there. None of this costs him a penny. It's just his name, which, no offense, isn't some big thing. I thought he was going to say isn't a good one anyway, like Billy. Shit,
his name's Billy Johnson, though. What's he protecting?
He works in admin. It's not like he's a famous detective. If he had a serious issue, he could just say no clearly instead of acting as though I've committed some kind of crime after the fact. Half the time, he just sighs or rolls his eyes. We share Wi-Fi, milk, and our living space. From my side, using Billy's name and email for extra signups is practical. Why pay twice for something when there's a workaround?
Can we have a brief recess in the middle of this before we get to the rest of Ronnie?
Recess time.
So far, I completely get the angle he's going for. If you can get a free thing from a company, absolutely.
Yes.
If there's free trials, if there's this, if there's that.
Free subscriptions
you
on
shouldn't
YouTube.
be above getting a discount, right? Getting a discount is just normal. It's a good thing to do. There's no like weird shame in being like, oh, I've gone to this restaurant and I've got like a £10 off coupon. That's absolutely fine. Like,
it does sound like Billy is weirdly anti-free trial in general, and I wondered if maybe Ronnie was trying to sort of say, look, it's fine. No one's going to burn your house down. No one's going to break through your door. But it does seem that Ronnie is doing it for Ronnie's sake.
I don't love how Ronnie's approaching this topic. I don't love his attitude in this. I don't love Billy's either. I don't like either of these people much, but I think
Billy seems like a wet wipe, doesn't he? Oh,
Billy feels like a absolute fucking wetty, and he's just like, "What about my good name?" Fucking hell, mate!
Billy.
You're getting like, you're getting the £10 off Pure Gym. Like, can we calm down?
Well,
it's fine.
There's 3 more Ronnie paragraphs. Maybe he'll turn you. He says I'll get him in trouble. For example, he might go to a gym I've already signed up for, and they'll discover his phone number is in the system under my name. But no one's watching that closely.
Disagree, because they don't need to watch that closely, because it will just flag it because it's his number.
Technology's amazing. We also have different interests, so that doesn't really happen. He doesn't want to do boot camp. Years ago, I used my brother's gym membership, and eventually we were both caught and banned. But I wouldn't do that to Billy. I know where the line is with him. I do get that the constant emails might be annoying, that's fair, but that feels like a solvable problem. Just unsubscribe. It doesn't have to turn into this whole thing about respect and boundaries, as if I'm some kind of villain. Honestly, I'm not trying to take advantage of Billy. I'm just trying to stretch things a bit further while everything's tight.
I think that I don't like the attitude of just unsubscribe.
Yeah.
Because Ronnie is getting all the benefits and Billy's getting all the shit end of the stick. And it's like, mate, just unsubscribe. And it's like, or piss off.
Yeah, just
like,
watch the shit off
my
your
thing.
Just watch the shit off your head from this end of the stick. It's like, no, I want that end of the stick. why are
yeah,
you
like, I
using
don't get
that end
any of the
stick?
benefits, and I get all the annoying things. Like, I still get texts and stuff, like saying, you know, from a pizza place that I went to in Cambridge 10 years ago, and it's like, oh, you just need to, you know, £10 off pizzas on Tuesdays. I'm like, it's just a bit annoying.
Yeah, but
like,
you signed up for it. You got that pizza. You
I
had
got
that
the benefit
delicious oil
of the
and cheese.
pizza.
I agree. I think Ronnie is a tosser. He's an entitled little tosser, to be honest. Because
he does come across as very entitled.
If Billy was annoyed that Ronnie kept asking, and it's like, no, I've told you 100 times you can't use my email, then I'd be like, get over it, Billy. However, Ronnie is just doing it. You can't just do something to someone and then question, oh, why are you being annoyed? It's only a little thing you have to do now.
Yeah, because, like, It's the fact that he's also saying, if there's a way to save a bit of money, I'm going to take it. But you're also taking the opportunity to save that money away from Billy, who also pays for your streaming services that also you've not mentioned. You've not mentioned that you get your streaming services paid for you.
Yeah, that's
true. And you're
true.
also subjecting your mum to all these spam texts and calls and emails. And his number's going to be on so many mailing lists now to get phone calls.
It's not just
which
from that company.
Really annoying.
They share them. All Billy has to do is Ronnie has to do is one wrong sign up, and Billy is on the hook for 1,000 spam emails as well. It's one thing if Billy makes that mistake, but not if Ronnie makes that mistake for him. Shall we see what the jury of Guardian readers have said?
Yep, all right.
Shall I go through these quickly? So, Abigail35 said, what's Ronnie's number? We should spam him with verification codes and offers to see how much he enjoys it. Personal information should never be shared without explicit consent. Protecting Billy's good name might seem frivolous, but it's not up to Ronnie to decide. His number is up. Whoa!
That's the T, and that's the T, Abigail.
I don't know what you just said, but it sounds like you agree, so that's good.
Charlotte 32, the economy is not so bad that a 33-year-old needs to use other people's identities to get freebies. Let's not be condescending. That feels a bit... Shut the fuck up, Charlotte. I think that's a bit condescending. No?
Charlotte 32 herself, though.
If you're 33, you shouldn't need to get freebies. Piss off.
Yeah, that's fair.
You should be able to get freebies.
Well, she did say you shouldn't have to
available.
steal from others, is sort of more her point, I think.
I don't like her.
Fair enough.
Billy is right. I agree there. His contact details aren't communal property.
True.
It's time for Ronnie to set Billy's inbox free. I like that wording. And maybe get multiple email addresses for himself. Yeah, surely he can just make email addresses. And make 5 backup emails and then just use them.
All Billy's got to do is unsubscribe. It's not that big a deal. Sonia46 said, Ronnie's level of entitlement is outrageous. He doesn't understand that personal details are not his to abuse, nor that his behaviour shows a lack of respect and awareness of boundaries. Time to grow up and pay your way, Ronnie. Nice things usually cost money. That's life, dickhead. I might have added that last bit, but it sounded right.
And that's the T.
You got to stop with that.
Kim44. Ronnie should 100% stop doing this. Personal details aren't a shared resource, and Billy has a right to choose who he's shared with. It's not just about the extra inbox admin. Ronnie's being careless with Billy's details could leave Billy vulnerable to fraud.
Very true.
And they're not your details, brother. You can't be signing them up for this weird shit to get a free sauce on Thursdays from Pizza Cottage.
I mean, and also finally, Letitia55, you can never accuse her of predetermining an answer because she has said you don't even have to read beyond the headline to know that Ronnie is guilty of impersonation and fraud.
I think you do. I think you do have to read beyond the headline because, Letitia, you're a fucking wetty. It's not impersonation and fraud. Let's not take it too far. This is you be the judge on The Guardian. I think that Billy is rightfully annoyed.
Yeah.
And Ronnie 100% has to stop doing this. What I would do then is in the house say, look, if you sign me up for shit, I'm taking my milk. I'm taking my Netflix. I'm not letting you wear my pants.
I'm pissing on your bed.
Yeah, exactly.
Make it a battle.
Very reasonable thing.
That's always the thing to do in these disputes. Make it a battle, man. Make it tit for tat. Make it worse.
Yeah.
I can actually tell you the results.
Oh, okay.
What percentage of people do you think that Ronnie is guilty? What percentage of Guardian readers? So, for any American friends, very left-leaning broadsheet newspaper is The Guardian. What percent said he was guilty?
This is 80 plus. I'm going to go with 80. I'll go 87%.
87% Stumpy has said. Have your number in mind now. I'm going to send you the screenshot, Stumpy, for dramatic effect, and then we can bugger off. Ready? This is the actual answer.
Wow! 99% said Ronnie is guilty.
There you go. Absolutely done. That is completely
And
done.
that's the T.
Although I believe in a court of law, it's not 100%, so actually he'd walk innocent, right? Because you need a unanimous verdict. After all that, Ronnie is innocent. Yeah. Next week, if we do this again next week, we've got You Be the Judge. Should my partner stop leaving the windows and doors open? So that'll be a fun one.
Oh, I like leaving windows and doors open.
There you go.
So we will see. That's fun. Thank you, everybody, for listening to Officially.
Unofficially.
Best podcast on the blooming internet. Make sure that you drop a comment, drop a follow, drop a like, do all of those things. Just say, I really enjoyed this episode of OU, smiley face. That'd be very appreciated. For episode number 36.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Blimey. Yeah. Enjoy.
I know. Thanks all. Goodbye.